an escalation that would be required, and it would be a lot more straightforward than the narrative here today. And either he would have dropped the knife and not been shot, or he would have continued to hold the knife, and the clip would be empty. Just one more example before I get into the meat of this thing is if I was talking to Matt Rhodes outside, and he had reason to detain me for questioning. If I were to just, apropos of nothing, pull out a firearm, clip is going to be empty. His clip, not my clip. Because Matt Rhodes is a law enforcement officer. And when suspects are being detained, is not really a sensible time to show the officer your weapon. Pleading guilty to the brandishing charge in this potentially he said, she said matter ends up being your undoing. If you had simply said, hey, I never had a knife, then you might have actually come out of this looking a little better. Some of the things the defense put forward were not complimentary to the case. If Mr. Black was at the conclusion of a detention during which he was issued a citation and then decided to pull out his weapon, I do not see a sensible motive besides attacking the officer in his proximity. And there's no reason for an officer to believe an armed suspect or detainee in his proximity taking out a weapon is anything but a credible threat that needs to immediately be considered. So, in a vacuum, I think your argument carries weight. Matt Rhodes should not just walk up to a person on a street corner and gun them down for brandishing a brandishing non-firearm. That shouldn't happen. But the fact of the matter is, you were detained at that time, and you were at the conclusion of that traffic stop, and you had not been frisked or disarmed. That does not entitle you to play show and tell with your weapon for this officer who is conducting actual business with you. So that is a very good distinction to be aware of, because if an officer has no business with you, there are certain differences. But in this instance, I do think that upholding the assault with a deadly weapon charge is justified, and that the attempt has been proven beyond a reasonable doubt by word of the law, based on the lack of any other plausible motive for pulling a weapon out at that particular time. And again, the citation being issued does lend to motive for an attack in retaliation. So I am going to find the defendant, Mr. Carl Johnny Black, guilty at this time of the brandishing charge already entered and the assault with a deadly weapon charge.
Understood. Your Honor, did you want to determine sentencing, or how is that? How's that gonna?
We've been some time arranging this. If you want to have some
take
leniency.
his weapons license.
Do you have any food?
Yeah, take his weapons license.
Oh, wait, does he have one?
No.
Oh, thank God.
Any food?
I don't think
okay.
anyone does.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You are so
But yeah, if you want to show any leniency for the time that we've spent and all that, be my guest. I don't think he's wasted anyone's time here today. So it's a very interesting case, and you'll learn a little bit about.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think I'm being fairly reasonable, and how about instead of the original, I believe it was 26 months? Let's see. Instead of the original 20... I don't know why it's no longer showing him on my MDT. 1 second.
Funniest case I've ever
Shut
heard.
the fuck up, Benji.
Motherfucker shit. I pulled out a knife.
Here we are. So it was originally 26 months, Your Honor. Would you be content with me dropping it down to 5?
I am fine with that.
Perfect.
If that is within reason for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Honestly, you know, again, we gained some insight out of this case, so I'm pretty happy. If you're
Works
happy.
for me. All right, Mr. Black.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go ahead and fine you in the amount of $1,150.
Oh, not bad.
There we are.
Happy
You
New Year,
guys
Mr. Black. I hope
Your
Appreciate
Honor,
you,
does he-
Honor. Thank you so
2024
much
is
for
a
taking your time, Your
more-
Honor.
little more law abiding for you.
Your Honor, does he
Hmm?
lose rep with his civilian jobs? He's a felon.
I have no
question is
idea.
that?
Oh my.
What kind of
goodness.
question is that for a judge? I don't know how.
I don't
People
know. You
work.
might know the law
All
system
right.
better than us.
Hey,
Uh,
I don't know the
did he lose
labor
rep with-
system. I don't
knows?
labor.
Who
sir.
knows?
I
Did he
do
lose
not
rep
labor.
with you?
Mm.
In these streets.
Mr. Black, I'm just gonna
Right,
place you in
that's a
cuffs real
serious
quick, okay?
question.
Did KJ
What?
lose rep with you because he's
I'm
going
gonna
to
place you in cuffs. Is that okay?
Actually, it's minus 25.
All right, here we are.
Okay, what about
Actually, he's
Reggie
minus
since he
25.
lost the bench trial?
Here
I
we
don't
No,
are.
know.
he's a legal aid. It's
I don't-
it's neutral.
I don't think
I
Reggie
don't put
lost
this shit
rep
on me.
as much as he lost just
Your Honor,
hair.
this is what I deal with on a
Hair.
daily basis,
Yeah.
okay? I'm used to it.
Get out! Take him to jail.
Your Honors, is
Shut
there
the
a
fuck up,
is there a processing area anywhere in City Hall?
We got so many different kinds of rooms, but processing is not one of them. I don't
It's,
think.
I'm
Take
pretty
him
sure
to the
there's one on
juvenile
the third
detention
floor. There's
area.
one on the third floor.
Really? Really?
Yeah, there's like a jail.
Are you
cell.
gonna
Send
tell
him
me there's a
forever.
pool on the third floor and the third floor doesn't exist?
No, there's a
Oh,
third
there's
floor.
a third floor.
There is? Okay, all right.
That's where it
Yeah, there's
is.
like a juvenile fucking detention area or some shit, I think.
All right.
No,
Here we-
that's
All right,
gonna be
Thank
for
you all. It was great first
that's,
case
Dark's,
as a
that's gonna be
judge.
Dark's
Look
department.
forward to serving
Thank you, Your Honor.
For years to come.
Thank you, Your Honor. Appreciate your time, Your Honor.
Good job, KJ.
All right.
Shut the
Which
fuck
area
up,
do I
Benji.
go?
That's it. The
keep
first
going this way.
XC side to get arrested.
Jump,
There he
Benji.
goes. That's my boy right there. That's my boy. See you
Damn.
at Bowling
Look
Ball,
after
KJ.
yourself,
Good job.
KJ.
Benjamin, you two head. Jump.
Look, Barrick's taking you. He's over
Okay,
here.
perfect.
All right, enjoy Narnia.
Bug me.
Oh,
Bug me.
oh damn,
Bye,
this is so
KJ.
nice.
Oh, God.
Narnia.
Yeah, the big quarter room is really nice too.
Oh, this is fancy. I ain't been up here.
I don't know where the detention room that they're talking about is, but it should be up here somewhere.
We find it eventually.
Let me see if it's this one.
No, it's definitely not those two.
Okay. All right. Well. Oh, it's the criminal department. Oh, KJ, we've arrived.
We arrived.
Okay,
The juvenile
Final
department, so
destination.
maybe
over here.
Never been here.
I think so.
Juvenile. I think I'm a little bit too old for this.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
I think this
You
is the
look down here.
courtroom.
The
Yeah, that is
courtroom.
the actual courtroom.
Yeah.
I haven't
was
been there.
the other day,
Hold
actually.
up. Let's go see. I haven't seen it. Hello, sir.
Ball again.
Damn. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is nice.
Interesting.
Where are the people on the painting though? We've seen those
No
guys
idea.
before.
I don't know. The one on the right, it's kind of giving like, if you were to remove some of like the outer edge of that photo, it's almost giving like a League of Legends like artwork for,
Yeah.
you know, a champion or something.
Yeah.
One in the middle looks like
Brown
Jeremy
in his
Irons.
younger days, maybe.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Wait, is there like a, there an area back here? No. Shit.
I don't believe so.
We're gonna get to the bottom of this.
What are we looking for? Exactly.
The cells.
If there's any cells or anything.
Oh, cells.
Here we are.
I don't know.
The waiting room?
Waiting room.
Probably not, but
Oh, what is this?
Damn.
very nice. Very nice.
Fancy.
Oh,
Hmm.
see where all the
Please
fucking
tell me
money
there's a
went.
door here.
And now it's another
Oh.
stair.
Okay. Fourth
Hey,
floor?
getting a tour, you know.
Yeah, me too. I ain't been here.
Courthouse door. I've never been here either. Oh, we're getting to the roof? The fuck is this?
Oh,
Davies City Hall reception.
reception. Okay. Wait.
Meeting room.
Clerk office, staff
Hmm.
The
elevator.
clerk office.
Well,
Elevator.
okay. Is this another? Is this gonna look the same as the one downstairs? Oh wait, no, it's not the meeting room. Oh, these are locked. My key doesn't fit.
Interesting.
Yeah. What are all these rooms? Okay. Mayor, secretary, mayor. Oh.
Oh, the mayor.
Archive. Clerk office. Clerk office. Oh, that's it.
I've been needing some food soon, though.
Shit.
Not gonna lie. Getting hungry over here.
I've got some fries if you'd like.
Yeah, I take whatever.
All right. Let me,
Put them to my mouth.
yep, let me just go ahead and. Here's a handful of
Alright.
fries.
Oh, thank you. This tastes good.
Well, I
A
mean,
little soggy though.
I did get them like a couple hours ago, so it is what it is. It's better than nothing.
Yeah, it's better than nothing. Better than me starving to death in a
Exactly.
courthouse.
Well, shit. Guess we're going down. I kind of want to go to that criminal department. I think that's fitting. Here we are. Hey, KJ, did you still want to speak to that supervisor?
No, I can do it later.
Okay, all right. Right.
I think we're
here
past
through the
that now.
glass.
They want to deport me? The boss?
Oh, they want to deport you? Oh my gosh.
What the fuck?
You heard him?
Yeah, I heard that. Crazy.
All right.
What is this? Security. Oh, there's a painting up here. It's the same guy. He has to be famous.
You're right. Oh. Shit. What about over here? Come on. Come on. Damn it.
Seems like we need to walk down again. Go back to
Yep.
Mission Road.
Not wrong. I mean, we can head over to Mission Row. Alternatively, well, actually, what? You go through? No, 1 second. Yeah, the key's not fitting in the
I command the Chapines.
in these. So,
That's who? That's Xochilero.
decisions.
Oh shit.
Oh, hello.
What the fuck?
They're collecting money up there. Apparently, I don't know.
Oh. There we are.
What did you figure out?
Absolutely nothing.
Same.
I don't know.
Same. May just have to get you transported over to Mission Row. But
Maybe
wait,
across
what are
from here?
hold up? What are these rooms up here? Oh,
I think that's the elevator.
inside.
Out of order.
Is it? No, the elevator's not there. It's to our right.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Mm-hmm. I may need to renovate one of these rooms into like a holding room.
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea.
Anything here?
Nope.
Shit.
Nope.
All right, well, I mean, it is what it is. We'll bring you over to Mission Row. And then have DOC come scoop you up. All right. Hopefully our car's still there.
Yeah, maybe.
Just a PSA, make sure y'all get new ID cards. Most expired in 2023.
Maybe I should get mine as well when I'm here.
You know, I think that would be a wise decision. When you're a free man. Here we are. Hmm. There we are. Mr. Black, watch your head. 130-76 Mission Row, 195. All right. Good news is we're not too far from Mission Row. Jesus, look at all that smoke. We're actually gonna flip a Yui, head this way. All right, no train, we're good. All right. We're actually going to go through the backside of Mission Road because getting to the cell block area would be fairly quick. In addition, it'll also allow DOC to get to you a bit quicker as well. We're not too far off. KJ, just a heads up, I understand what you were referring to regarding the legal aid. Hey, whoa, slow it down, and don't be driving on train tracks. Thank you.
Sorry?
I was saying I understand where you're coming from with the legal aid. Unfortunately,
Right.
they don't really know the ins and outs. Obviously, they're not attorneys, nor have they passed the
Oh no,
bar.
no, I understand. Like it's not that I'm angry or anything. No.
Oh no, yeah. You
Everybody
weren't
starts
giving
somewhere.
exactly. You weren't giving that vibe, but also, you know, in sort of your defense, you probably don't want someone with a lack of experience. Here, watch your head. When you're dealing with a violent felony, so trust me, I understand where you're coming from. Sometimes they don't realize that. I mean, they're not attorneys, so they can't represent you. They're just supposed to be there giving you, like, you know, what's available, if that makes sense. Here we are. Just a moment.
No, I understand. But she was doing the best she could, and I don't know how far she's with what she's doing, but she was doing her best, you know.
Yep. I mean, there's always room for
I'm not-
improvement. So.
Yeah. No.
Jesus, these ham.
I agree on that. I just got the feeling of, you know, because you said something, she believed you, but then maybe it was just my way of hearing it as well. So,
Well, I
I'm
mean,
used to
especially in a
dealing
case like this where, you know, the officer's saying one thing, you're saying another, right? I mean, we both know what happened.
oh yeah, we both know
really,
what happened.
really
but
quick. Let me.
both are trying to tell a story to a judge. You know what I mean? You're
exactly.
telling your story, I'm telling my story, and that's what I tried to tell the legal aid.
Yep, a third party who wasn't there.
Yeah.
Sometimes legal aids may not realize that, you know, sort of the angle they can play is something completely different than the actual truth. All right.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, it doesn't mean that has to have actually happened. It just needs to put enough doubt in someone's mind.
Yeah.
A person who wasn't there, just put a little bit of doubt in their mind, and sometimes that's all you need to not convict someone of a charge. So trust me, I
Yeah,
understand where you're
and,
coming from, and I'm
I've been around the
hoping.
bush a couple of times, so I know that, but I don't know about her if she's new, or like especially to the law or whatever. But yeah, no, I get where you're coming from.
All right. Give me a second here.
But then again, I'm a person that I like that people need to get the experience, if that makes sense. So
Oh yeah, absolutely.
maybe not with
100%.
this case.
This actually was a fairly good one.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I said, you don't necessarily want to risk a pretty hefty charge. If the possibility existed that you could get out of it. Totally understand.
Yeah. No. I understand.
All right. Well, you have already been billed.
Yep.
Wait. Okay, I did bill you. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah,
And it's going to be 5 months. Yeah, keeping an eye on that.
Trust me, like money's not an easy way. It's a hard way out there.
Totally understand.
It's a rough life.
So I'm gonna get you sent up to prison. Do you have any comments, questions, or concerns?
No, I don't.
All right. That's the case. It's gonna be 5 months. And yeah, hope to see you on the flip side under better circumstances.
Always roads.
I suspect you're gonna have a ride. So please head back to City Hall and get a new ID.
Will do.
All right. Have a good one. Just a reminder, your DNA and such is gonna be on file as a result of this circumstance. Just making sure I'm covering my bases here. But if you don't have any questions, I'll get you sent off. You have a good one.
Right.
Goodbye. DOC has arrived.
Bye-bye.
All right. So let me throw music on briefly. I don't know what I want to listen to. I keep fucking saying this over and over. You know what? We're gonna song radio this and go from there. um
Rhodes,
what's up?
how'd that go?
He was found guilty on, well, he pled guilty to one charge and found guilty on the other.
Okay, what were the charges he was even contesting?
Assault with a deadly and brandishing a non-firearm. The way they tried to structure it was he wasn't trying to stab me. In fact, he denied swinging or lunging at me at all, despite the fact that he did. He was trying to indicate the reason. He admitted to pulling the knife, but the reason he was doing it was to slash my tire because he was upset. But no, he very much so lunged at me with the knife, and the only reason I didn't get stabbed was because, with the context of him asking the color of my blood, I took a few steps back as he was reaching, and then he lunged, but didn't have a close enough distance to strike me, and then I shot him down while he was charging me. So
good. He have a vest on? Was he like prep for something like this?
I don't believe so. I don't believe so. But the doctor did indicate he had been struck 6 times. I'm gonna be real. I don't really know because, like I said, I shot him. It looked like he collapsed to the ground. He got back up. I shot him some more, given I thought the potential of him running at me, which he did, was fairly high. He was back on the ground, but when he was on the ground, it looked like he was trying to get back up again. It was indicated by a doctor that he was shot 4 times in the chest, I believe once in the leg and once in the ass. So one of the points of contention there was, if he was charging, how did he get 2 bullets, one in the leg, I don't know where in the leg, or one in the ass, which obviously would have been the rear side. But when they brought that up, the judge did sort of, I allowed them to bring up the doctor indicating that, if I could also bring up how that happened. And the judge agreed, to which I explained when he was on the ground and still making an attempt to get up, obviously still heading in my direction, he was shot. And that's how that happened. But yeah, I'm gonna be real. It happened so fast, but I'm telling you, like, it looks like he fell over briefly, got back up, kept running, went down, looked like he was trying to get back up. Not something I've really encountered before. Huh? It seemed like it. It very much so seemed like it.
So he was stumbling.
Correct.
Yeah, well, that's
definitely, what it be.
Definitely a thing, right? I mean, that's why the 21-foot rule's a thing with a knife, right?
Yeah.
Because one bullet don't put somebody on the ground. They might fall over, but that don't mean they're out of the fight.
Trust me when I say I understand, because when he was charging me, I called for 78s. I thought he was down. He was not. He was still charging, but I swear he went down. So the one in my gun and then 4 additionals.
Okay, good. I've noticed, I've been asking people, and I noticed people are carrying 1 in the gun and 1 or 2 more.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
We need a minimum be carrying an extra 4, I think.
Yeah, I fully agree with that. Because I had to reload and then fired some additional shots. Like that's how long from sort of start to finish that situation lasted. And I was I was fairly certain the shots I shot connected for the most part. So like I said, I mean, he eventually went down. And this definitely was a bit of a learning experience because EMS could not respond. The only EMS available was up in Zancudo, and then there was a 14 Bravo. So I decided I would transport because obviously we're in the city, it would take forever. He was already bleeding. So I'm gonna be real, I didn't do my due diligence. All right. I felt it would have been inappropriate if I took out my phone, took a selfie with the suspect behind me for documentation reasons. And that almost worked against me because they were trying to play the, oh, well, they were still next to the car based on statements. And I didn't document, the blood trail from when the individual first got shot versus where they went down. But I mean, with limited staff, it's a bit difficult. Like Barrick was there, sure. But, we're sort of back at square one where I should have been the one able to do that. But given the circumstances, EMS not being available, me prioritizing them surviving, I didn't get those photos. So that's on me, but it is what it is. Next time, I'll just quickly, hey, well, maybe I won't say anything, but I'll at least take a photo.
Yeah, just a quick photo. I mean, if that's what they want, they can't get mad for you being in it, right? Now, if you're sitting there saying comments and, just
I need to
or something, that's a problem.
Remain professional.
I
need to remain professional at all times. Okay? He did ask me the color of my blood. I said red. He tried to stab me. He got shot. The burning desire while taking his mugshot and telling him to say cheese, but instead almost saying Swiss cheese. It didn't happen. It didn't happen, Turner.
Good. I don't mind joking around. I don't mind people joking around. Just don't do it to them. Don't do it in the face.
Exactly.
Not in the public eye. Good. Well, thank you for that.
I almost...
Good.
I agreed. Good. Good. Would it have been appropriate to tell him that he bleeds red?
No.
Okay. I mean, that's just common knowledge.
You bleed red, Rhodes.
Yeah, I do. I suspect I would.
Yeah, but how do you take that, right? It's kind of a jab.
Yeah, kind of like the one he did to me.
Absolutely. But we're not them.
You're right. You're right. We're better. We're better than them.
We are.
Hey, tell you what. First bench trial of 2024. Success.
True.
First violent
True.
felony. I'm actually documenting right now that he was, his DNA is now on file and whatnot.
Perfect. Okay.
Just a heads up, I don't believe there's any sort of holding area at City Hall. So unless they do dedicate a room to a holding area, we likely have to transport individuals from City Hall to here and have DOC scoop them up. Alternatively, drive them up to the prison.
Okay. I'll have to talk to the other captains about that if we want to transport them back here or just have DOC take them right out of the courtroom and put it into their custody. I don't know. We'll have to have a chat and see.
In the past, there was always like a very small cell block area that could accommodate, 2-3 people. But doesn't seem to be the case right now. But in saying that, there are quite a few rooms that are locked up. So maybe they're being renovated to accommodate that. Who knows?
Okay.
Yeah, but
all right.
success, and I didn't get hurt, and that's all. You know what? I don't give a fuck about anything else.
No officers hurt. That's good.
Yep. If he was found not guilty on all charges, I wouldn't care as long as I'm okay. That's all that matters.
I'm glad he got found guilty too, though. We're doing a good job out there.
Me too.
But us coming home is very important.
That's my priority. Right. I don't want this to happen, but
I need to make sure we go for it.
It's just so crazy that I was letting him off with a warning. I was like, listen, just get a ride, walk to City Hall, do something. And then he just wanted to keep revisiting the same thing over and over and over again. To where he ended up getting upset that this all happened.
What was he going to try to? He was the one that was going to make the complaint. Is that right?
That is correct. Yeah.
What was he complaining about?
The fact that he was getting the citations, and the reason he was getting the citations was, number one, he did those things, but two, he wasn't being very compliant. And if people, you know what I say, I'm an energy matcher. Okay, you work with me, I work with you. But if you want to make every step of the way difficult, I am not incentivized in the slightest to be lenient with you. And so this started literally with me saying I wouldn't cite him for anything. He just needs to get a new ID. And it just progressed from there where he wanted to fight every single thing. He's like, well, I have a valid driver's license. It says here on my phone I have a valid driver's license. And I'm like, you're right, you do. But operating a motor vehicle without proper ID specifically states you have a valid driver's license, but you do not have a valid citizen identification card. And it needs to be a physical one. Like I said, it sort of just progressed from there, sort of going in circles. But, I mean, he was wrong the entire step of the way. And, again, I'm not going to be lenient with people who are unwilling to work with me.
Right.
There's no reason to.
You head down over to get your license?
Yeah, I already did. In
Good.
fact, did you get to speak with Sanders?
No.
I actually have a recommendation. And I think people should be able to head to the lobby of Mission Row, turn in their expired IDs. Reason being, everyone is going to have, I say everyone, a lot of people are going to have expired IDs, right?
Right.
My concern is that if people are getting rid of them by throwing them in dumpsters nearby City Hall or dropping them on the ground, which the first person I encountered outside of City Hall after getting my new ID said, oh, I dropped my ID in a bush. And I was like, listen, yes, it's technically expired, right? But my concern is that someone could pick that up.
Somebody else gets it.
Say, it's only been expired a few hours, right? So my concern is that people may pick up an expired ID, be like, hey, I just haven't had time. I didn't realize. Try to play off there's someone else and get charges put on someone else's record.
Right, but on top of that,
So I've been
they're
telling people.
laminated.
What did you just do?
They're gonna get stuck everywhere. They're gonna be sitting in places, right?
Yeah. So I've been telling people, listen, hand me your expired ID. I will make sure they get disposed of. That way we at least get them off the streets. Because again, they put them in dumpsters. They put them. They throw it in a bush. Someone could stumble upon it and try to identify themselves as that person.
You know, I feel like the courthouse should just take those and give them the new ones.
I agree, but I mean, so my thing was whether or not we could allow Sanders to collect IDs and place them in a shredder. I know she doesn't have access to our like evidence lockers or anything like that, but you know, maybe we put a shredder right next to her and she can just dump them right in there.
Yeah, I'd be good with that.
All right, and she would have access to let me see.
Should.
She'd have access. We could put a shredder out front, right? She would be able to.
Absolutely.
Okay, perfect.
I don't think that'd be a problem. Yeah.
All right, I'll let her know, and then I'll make sure that she's only taking 2023 IDs. I'm sitting on 1, 2,
2023 IDs
3,
and then
4.
I got
Sitting on
1, 2.
8, 9 IDs right now.
Shanice Smith.
Um,
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right, perfect. I'll go up there and let her know that you're okay with it. I'll instruct her on how to do so, and I'll let people know they can turn them in at Mission Row.
Okay, I'm gonna give a 5-day. I'm gonna put an announcement out. 5-day leniency for these expired licenses before we start charging people with them. After that, it's up to you if you want to be lenient on it or not.
Okay.
I want to make sure we're giving out a 5-day leniency when it comes to at least charging people for it. Give
Perfect.
them a chance. Mark it on their profile, or mark it on their profile that they've been warned on XYZ day, so that at least they've been warned and we're aware of it. Maybe do a PSA or have a judge put out some PSAs for everyone or the mayor.
All right, works for me.
All right,
I'll go let Sanders know. You have a good one.
good deal.
Are you going 42?
I am going 42.
Understood. Oh, I'll leave that unlocked since you're coming through.
Have a good night.
Have a good.
Oh, Turner?
Yeah.
Oh, are you trying to come through here? Sorry.
I was. Yeah. Yeah.
Here, come in. Yeah. Nino Chavez. Pulled him over. Uh-huh.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
So he was driving a bit silly, but I was like, listen, if y'all agree to head over to City Hall, we'll look past all this. Got 4 people to get their new IDs, right? This is going to sound a little silly at first, but from within the car, he was able to hand me his ID. Passed it through the window.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, this, hold on.
Yeah.
This one? But, again, he just handed it through the window just like that.
What a nice guy.
Yeah. I'll take that back, though. Make sure it gets shredded.
Thank you.
I figured I'd let you know.
Well, here, take this one too then.
Oh, will do.
Oh,
Thank
and this
you.
one.
Oh.
There you are. Thank you.
Let me make sure I don't have any expired ones. Or not expired, but non-expired ones. And we're good. All right, perfect. I'll take care of these.
Right. Thank you.
See you tomorrow.
Absolutely. Oh, did I talk to you about the academy?
No.
You interested in helping out one of the days?
It would depend on the day and time, and I don't know that I would be able to let you know ahead of time. It
It'd be
depends.
a Saturday or Sunday, and it'd be most likely about 5 hours ago up until about an hour from now. So between 4 to 6 hours.
That might be a bit difficult, but I can let you know closer to the date. Do you know when it's happening?
Okay. It's either gonna be Saturday or Sunday.
This Saturday or Sunday?
Yep.
Okay. I'll let you know closer to the date. I may have to bring family over to the airport.
Yep.
So
Correct.
it's all going to depend on that, but I will definitely let you know closer to that date.
I've at least Flop able to help out, and just to be able to cycle people in instead of everyone or one or two people teaching the whole thing. Going to bring a couple of people in who are interested in doing that. And are you down as a possible FTO?
I am not as of now.
Okay. Interested in being an FTO or no?
It's something I've considered, but I didn't want to throw my name in the bucket and then prevent someone else from potentially doing FTO related stuff. If I wasn't 100% confident, not so much confident in my ability, more so scheduling and such, and just like right now I'm doing pretty silly hours, 10, 12, 13, 14 hours a day, but I'm doing it primarily because we're the skeleton crew. And I want to ensure that there's at least some police presence, even though it's quite limited. I don't know if I'd be able to sort of dedicate that much time consistently. I'm not opposed to it, is what I'm saying. I just didn't want to take the opportunity from someone else.
You're not going to take the opportunity. If I think somebody's good for it, I wouldn't care if the whole force is FTOs, if they all met the criteria.
All right, yeah.
So you're not going to be taking it from someone else. So if you're interested in willing to help, I would sign up, because I'd like to have you on there.
Will do. Will do. All right. Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yep.
All right. Do. Chat, we're not going to forget that the door's immediately to the right. Sanders? Oh no. Shucks. Well. Hmm. 698. All right. All right, we're good there. .130 radio check. Pen 2. Fuck, our car's in the back. 130, 10-8. Elias or Elias, thank you for the 3 months. Mad Gamer, thank you. Oh, there we go. Thank you for the 50 biddies. Darkest, thank you for the 3 months. Celeste, thank you for gifting that sub. Soviet, thank you for the 4 months. Tom, thank you for gifting that sub. Wet, thank you for the 2 months. Johnny, thank you for the 25. That went 0 to 100. That was 3 hours ago. Holy shit. Keeper, thank you for gifting that year-long sub. Appreciate it. Average Gamer, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Appreciate that as well. Hope everyone's doing well. Hey! Now slow it down. What song is this? Probably gonna be a fucking jam. Oh, okay. This vehicle's reported stolen. 130 radio check. Dispatch 130, 1038 westbound Vespucci with a
There's nowhere for me to pull over. The curbs are all red.
tan-ish Panto occupied
Sir.
once.
Sir, there's nowhere for me to pull over. The curbs are all red.
I understand. You can still pull over there. Vehicle's flagged 1060. We have no backup. This is not a good idea. Engine off, windows down, please. This is the second 1060 vehicle I've seen. The other one was a few days ago. Hello.
Hey,
Officer
Dad.
Rhodes. Oh my god. Really?
What? Oh, let me do this.
Really?
Yeah. What's up?
This car is what's up.
What do you mean?
Yeah, this car is what's up.
I don't know. I'm confused. It's a pretty cool car, if that's what you're
Yeah.
implying. Yeah.
And it's been reported stolen.
Oh. Oh. Oh, this is in our driveway on the south side, and someone was like, yo, do you want my car? I'm going to sleep. I was like, all right, cool.
You shouldn't be you should not be accepting cars from random people.
They're like roommate. You know, it's not like,
Okay, now here's the issue. You're now driving a stolen car.
well, now I know. I didn't know that. Am I driving, though?
You were. In fact,
I'm
I saw
sitting
you
in the
even cut that.
passenger seat.
I saw you cut that corner over there. I was looking back. I'm looking around me at all times.
Anywhere, or like on a radar, or
No, it just me and my eyeballs. I got 2 of them. I seen
some
it.
people have all the luck.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I apologize. I had no idea. and I'm gonna have to have a stern talking to with my roommate,
You know your roommate's name?
Jebediah
Jebediah what?
Smith.
Oh, what a fancy car. Oh, they can't drive it though.
Yeah, look at that car.
Uh-huh.
Dad, you really think if I was gonna steal a car, I'd steal this? Like with cars like that right behind us, you think I would steal this?
I mean, you bring up a good point. You bring up a good point. Okay. Well,
yeah, like I would walk down the street and I'd be like, oh, yeah, that little Panta, I'm gonna steal that. That sounds like a good idea.
you got some ID with you?
I do, yeah.
I want to
Hold on
make
one
sure,
second.
see if you've updated.
Wait, 1 second.
Waiting. Thank you. Let me take a look. I can't tell if you're fucking with me.
What are you talking about?
I thought we had this whole conversation about you changing your name, and I thought it was a fucking joke.
No, it's not a joke. Why would I joke about that, Dad? Identity theft is a serious issue.
Oh my gosh. Jeez.
Thanks, Dad.
You can't
Look,
you can't keep this car. I have to get it impounded.
I understand. Yeah, I understand. I was gonna say, do you want me to like pull it around the corner? You can follow me. We can go right to this parking lot, and I can just leave it there, and then.
Yeah, if you could. That way we're not
Alright.
blocking traffic.
Yeah, let's do.
Damn it. Damn. Thing is nice.
Waiting on your. Go ahead, Dad.
You can go.
Lights and sirens are off.
Is that thing a manual?
It's really bad.
Is it a manual?
I think so, yeah. And the
I don't
thing
know.
is,
I just
like,
saw some strange exhaust.
Yeah, every time I touch the brake, you can hear the gearbox. It's pretty bad. Like I said, you really think if I was gonna be like, you know what, I'm gonna steal a car, that's the car I'd steal, Dad?
No, but I don't know. Ew.
That's a terrible car.
Well,
but I had to get like from the house to to work.
All right.
I was like, yeah, sure.
I'll go ahead and get this documented here. Put this impound slip. Okay. All right. Toe should be here shortly for this.
I got an extra meal from Senior Buns because I think they fucked up my order. Are you hungry or anything?
What'd you get?
It's just like a burger and fries.
What's on the burger?
It's just It's just cheese and pickles.
I'll take that as long as there's no tomato. I mean, I could remove the tomato, but still. Yeah, I'll have it. Thank you.
Fries are a bit cold. You probably got to nuke them for a little bit, but.
You think I got time for that?
Oh no.
Nope.
How is it, by the way? How many of you even work in a shift nowadays? Because I feel like I never see cops. I'm gonna be honest. I think running into you was just really bad luck.
There's one other officer.
Jesus Christ, Dad.
I was in a bench trial. I've been dealing with a situation for the past 3 hours. Someone tried to chef me up.
For what?
A traffic stop.
Why? Like also,
I don't know, but I shot him.
Are people not like going and renewing IDs? Is that like a thing again? It happened last year too. You remember? Well, sorry, it happened 5 years ago, Dad. Remember?
I mean, it's been so long, but you know Carl Johnny Black?
I can't say I do actually.
You know
Name doesn't
Benji?
ring a bell. Yeah, I know Benji.
Okay, he hangs out with Benji and Reggie. KJ, yeah.
Okay, sorry. When you say I don't know him by his full name,
No
sounds
one
weird
does.
when you say it that
No
way.
one does. He tried to chef me up. And the worst part was I was letting him off with everything until he wanted to give me, you know, sass and attitude for no reason.
I knew it. I was like, why would
I just
Dad
told him, you know, either
grill someone
walk
in
to
a bench
City
trial?
Hall, call a friend, get a ride to City Hall, get a new ID, come back, pick up your car. He wanted to be a prick about the whole thing. Pulled out he said, do you know what color's your blood, or what color do you bleed, or something? And I was like, red. And when he said that, he then reached for something, so I took a few steps back, and then he tried lunging at me with the knife. So, you know,
You hit him with one of these?
no, I hit him with 6 bullets.
That's my dad.
Yep. So, good news.
Well,
Still don't know the color of my blood. Bad news. His is red.
Well, bad news is subjective, but in any case, geez, one other officer on duty, like theoretically, if KJ would have stabbed you, the whole police force is just kind of fucked, huh?
Well, there were officers nearby. In fact, there was a second officer with me, but they left to go deal with another officer who's being punched by someone. And it was, you know, there's just a few of us. So he went to go deal with that. Then I called for backup immediately because I almost got chefed up. And yeah, here we are.
Totally unrelated. Take this. Found this in a dumpster.
Oh, what is this? Oh, wait, KJ had one of these.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know. Maybe if you got to like move something off a scene or something like that, or get it out of the road or whatever.
Oh. Okay.
Actually, you know what? I think it's important, maybe just to make sure, because like this thing pretty cheap, and if you want to like just take a look at how that thing, you know, works, you always could, you know.
I mean,
there you go. Just jump inside and like see. So if you ever have to move something off the scene, you know, you can see what it's like.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah,
Interesting.
security systems are a bit more tricky, huh?
Yeah, you don't say. You don't say. This is interesting to say the least. Oh. Well, that's bent and
good.
destroyed.
It's all good.
So you learn something new every day. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. That was
It's a bit overwhelming.
Oh, that was. Yeah, you know, Toe's gonna be here eventually for this. I'm content with that.
Yeah. It's all good. Just wanted you to, you know.
Appreciate that.
That's from the towing. That's from the tow lot. Because sometimes when we get calls for cars, they're just like sitting in the worst possible spot, like blocking
you gotta
or impeding
move 'em.
traffic, or exactly, causing an issue.
Interesting.
So
Okay. Well,
hell, I feel like at some point we might even have to be repoing some shit, and then we're definitely gonna need those, you know.
yeah. That really was so overwhelming.
It is, but it very like once you
get the hang of
kind of
it,
get used to the
once
to,
you
like,
know what you're
scraping the
looking for.
pins, yeah.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Well,
all right.
it could have been worse. Don't drive that car.
I'm not gonna drive the car, Dad.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna drive the car.
You.
I didn't even know it was stolen, but now that I know, I'm definitely not touching it.
Good. Stay safe.
Right.
Goodbye.
Take it easy, Dad. Love you.
Driver talked him out of a citation. So we know who that individual is, but in addition, we don't really have many units. If anything happened, I have no backup. Look, that's the reality. So. $130, 10-8. You're getting soft. Remember, we're not trying to put ourselves in a situation where something bad